What up, guys? Welcome to Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, May 1st, 2019, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Sonic the Hedgehog races into the real world in the first trailer for Paramount's upcoming live-action film based on the iconic video game character. The clip released on Tuesday showcases Sonic's new look, which includes a furry body, different shaped eyes, and muscular legs. The speedster is brought to life through the use of CGI graphics. Sonic, voiced by Ben Schwartz, is enjoying life on Earth until he accidentally creates an energy surge that knocks out power throughout the Pacific Northwest of the United States due to the running too fast. The U.S. government calls in the villainous Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey, to stop the person responsible for the power outage. Sonic, along with his new human friend Tom, played by James Marsden, then battles Dr. Robotnik and his collection of deadly machines. Sonic says, "Gotta go fast." Sonic the Hedgehog from director Jeff Fowler is set to arrive in theaters on November 8th. Tika Sumpter is also set to star. Video game maker Sega Genesis first published Sonic the Hedgehog in 1991. The series has sold more than 360 million copies across various gaming platforms. A new Sonic game, Team Sonic Racing, is set to arrive the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC on May 21st. Ash Brolin says reuniting with Javier Bardem on Dune is a real fun experience. The 51-year-old actor discussed Bardem, Jason Momoa, and director Denis Villeneuve during Monday's episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live. Brolin co-stars with Bardem in the 2007 film No Country for Old Men and previously worked with Villeneuve on the 2015 movie Sicario. Brolin told host Jimmy Kimmel, "It's cool, Denis Villeneuve is doing it. The guy who I did Sicario with, he's an amazing director." He also teased Javier Bardem is in it, who I haven't seen in a while, so there's a thing between he and I, which was really fun. Brolin says Momoa's involvement gives him extra confidence in the film. The star says, "I know how there's always a new actor in town where you could say it, and you know everything's going to be good. It's like if everything goes crappy right now, I could say Jason Momoa and everything will go well." He said, "Even my wife, who saw Momoa in the first season of Game of Thrones, called me and said, which I am still not okay with, said Jason Momoa is a god." I was like, really? Wow, I should see it. Dune is based on the Frank Herbert novel of the same name, which was previously adapted as a 1984 movie by David Lynch. Brolin plays Gurney Halleck in the new film, with Bardem as Stiglar, Momoa as Duncan Idaho, Oscar Isaac as Leto Atreus, and Timothy Chalamet as Paul Atreus. Warner Bros. Picture and Legendary Entertainment announced in March that the Dune remake has begun filming in the movie, and the movie will open in theaters November 2020. Brolin most recently starred as Thanos in Avengers Endgame, which opened last week. The film was the #1 movie in North America over the weekend, earning $350 million in receipts. Game of Thrones star Bella Ramsey is paying tribute to her character Lyanna Mormont on Instagram. The 15-year-old British actress reflected in a post Tuesday during Lyanna's death during the Battle of Winterfell in The Long Night, Episode 3 in Game of Thrones Season 8. Lyanna died midway through the episode during an encounter with the giant Wit in the courtyard at Winterfell. The young lady of Bear Island managed to kill the giant by stabbing him in the eye with a dragon glass before succumbing to her injuries. Ramsey shared a slideshow of photos from the set, including pictures with co-stars Ian Hempstead-Wright, who plays Bran Stark, Christoph Hivju, plays Tormund Giantsbane, Joe Dempsey, who plays Gentry, and Sophie Turner, who played Sansa Stark. The star captioned the post, "I had a song in my head during the filming of episode 3, Every Giant Will Fall, at Rent Collective. I'm overwhelmed by the response. Thank you so much." She also quoted Leanna, "I will not hide underground. I plead to fight for the North, and I will fight. Rest in peace, Leanna. Hashtag Game of Thrones. Hashtag Every Giant Will Fall. Hashtag Leanna Mormont." Leanna was initially meant to only appear in one scene in Game of Thrones, but became a fan favorite character. Ramsey voiced her gratitude in an interview with Vulture, published Tuesday. He said, "I didn't even expect to be asked back for season 8, so I was very grateful for that. It sounds terrible, but I wanted her to die a great death or have a final scene of something really significant. I feel like the way she died was very fitting." Ramsey recalled the excitement she felt after reading her death scene for the first time in the script. She said, "I was very, very, very excited. I did a little battle cry in my head. I wasn't allowed to tell anyone, so I had to keep all my excitement in my mind." Ramsey shared similar sentiments about her death scene and the episode as a whole in an interview with the New York Times published Tuesday. She said, "It was so intense, the tension of it all. Your heart is pounding. It was insane. It was amazing. I really love Arya's bit, of course, referencing to how Arya Stark, played by Maisie Williams, delivered the killing blow to the Night King. What's not to love, really? It's empowering." Game of Thrones is in the midst of its 8th and final season on HBO. The series also stars Emilia Clarke, Kit Harington, Lena Headey, and Peter Dinklage. The Netflix-based production company founded by former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama on Tuesday announced a slate of new projects to be released over the next several years. Higher Ground Productions plans to produce 7 television scripts and movies, both scripted and documentary style. The company says the production will appeal to adults and children alike. The Obamas signed a deal with Netflix 1 year to produce new content for the streaming service. Former President Obama says, "We created Higher Ground to harness the power of storytelling. That's why we couldn't be more excited about these projects, touching on issues of race and class, democracy and civil rights, and much more. We believe each of these productions will just entertain, but will educate and connect and inspire us all." The release includes American Factory, a documentary film about a Chinese billionaire who opens a factory in an old General Motors plant in Ohio. Bloom is a post-World War II drama series in New York City that focuses on difficulties faced by women and people of color. A feature film adaptation of the book Frederick Douglass, Prophet of Freedom, a series adaptation of the New York Times Overlook production, which features the lives of remarkable people whose deaths were not reported by the newspaper through history. Next one is Learn Your Vegetables and Eat Your Parents, a series for preschoolers that explains where food comes from. Fifth Risk, a nonfiction series about the work that goes into the government. Crip Camp, a feature-length documentary about a summer camp for disabled teenagers. Michelle Obama says, "We think there's something here for everyone, moms and dads, curious kids, anyone simply looking for an engaging, uplifting watch at the end of a busy day." Ted Sarandos, the chief content officer of Netflix, says the content exemplifies the Obama's core values. He says the brief of their initial slate across the series, film, documentary, and family programming shows their commitment and to diverse creators and unique voices that will resonate with our members around the world. The Netflix announcement comes amid a global tour by Michelle Obama to promote her memoir, Becoming. The autobiography traces Obama's life in her Chicago childhood, emphasizing how events prepared her to be the United States First Lady, as well as stories about living in the White House and the problems she faced. Market research firm NDP Bookscan named Becoming the best-selling book of 2018. Laura Burnham says her unborn baby has been in the breech position for over 10 weeks. The 27-year-old television personality asked for prayers in the post Monday on Instagram stories for her unborn child with husband and The Bachelor season 22 star Ari Luyendik Jr. Burnham shared a photo of a newborn baby with its feet up by its head. She captioned the post, "This is what I'm imagining a baby Luyendik is doing RN. She's been breaching for over 10 weeks as far as I know. Everyone send your positive vibes, prayers, our way to get this munchkin flip." The American Pregnancy Association says breech burps or burps where the baby's buttocks and or feet are positioned to be delivered first occurs in approximately 1 out of 25 full-term burps. Doctors most often opt for a C-section delivery if the baby can't be turned head first. Burnham is expected to give birth in 5 weeks. She and Louis Yendick enjoyed a baby moon in Bermuda this month ahead of her due date. The expected mom captioned a photo from the trip last week. Smooth sailing, 6 weeks left. Thank you for the incredible hospitality at the Lorraine Bermuda, at Bermuda, and at the Booking.com, #Bermuda Baby Moon. Burnham and Luyendik announced Burnham's pregnancy in November. Luyendik said at the time nothing compares the most to the moment he found out he's going to be a dad. Reigning Jeopardy champion James Holzhauer won his 18th game in a row in the closest contest that saw the professional sports gambler winning by only 18 points. Holzhauer brought his 18-day total to $1,329,604 after defeating 46-year-old sports information director Adam Levine on Monday. Holzhauer finished the night with $54,017, with Levine trailing behind with $53,999 after both men gave the correct answer during Final Jeopardy round. Holzhauer is now closing in on former contestant Julia Collins' 20-win streak. He is only the second contestant in the game's 35-year history to reach $1 million in regular season play behind Ken Jennings, who earned $2,520,700 over the course of his 74-game winning streak. Holzhauer's first 12 days' time in Jeopardy has given the shows a 6.3 Nielsen rating, which translates to 10.3 million viewers. Ad Age reports. The rating is up 9% versus the 5.8 rating the program earned 3 weeks before Holzhauer's April 4th debut. Holzhauer's run has not broken any rating records for Jeopardy, however, with the series enjoying a higher 6.9 rating during the week of March 4th to the 8th. Giacomo Giannatti tied the knot in a dream wedding in Italy over the weekend. The 29-year-old voiced his gratitude in an Instagram post Tuesday after marrying Nicole Gustafsson at a ceremony in Rome. Giannatti shared a photo of himself and Gustafsson surrounded by family and friends at the event. Giannatti sported an Armani suit while Gustafsson wore an off-shoulder Netta Ben Shabu gown. The actor captioned the post, "Huge thank you to the most incredible team that gave us the most incredible wedding. We are forever indebted to you for making this day a dream come true. We are still floating." He vowed to all of our friends and family who came, "We love you and we'll never forget you." People reported Giannatti and Gustafsson married Sunday at the Villa Pochi, a lakeside villa that overlooks Castel Gandolfo. The couple and their guests parted the night away until 1 a.m. Giannatti has announced his engagement to Gustafsson in an Instagram post in November 2017. He wrote at the time, she said, "Yes, I am truly one lucky guy, and I wouldn't rather be walking down this crazy road of life with anyone else. I love you. Thank you." Giannatti played Andrew DeLuca on the ABC series Grey's Anatomy. The show is in the midst of its 15th season and co-stars Ellen Pompo, Justin Chambers, Chandra Wilson, and James Pickens Jr. Noah Centineo told Jimmy Fallon The Tonight Show that he and co-star Lana Condor made a pact before they started filming To All the Boys I've Loved Before. They would not date each other before they started filming the romantic comedy. Centineo said on Monday's show, "We really connected because we were both going through some things. We just opened up about it at the beginning, and it was kind of like unsaid agreement, but it was like this is a platonic thing." Centineo and Condor are set to star in the Netflix sequel to the movie. Centineo also confirmed that he will be portraying the heroic He-Man in the upcoming live-action Masters of the Universe film reboot. Centineo says, referencing to how He-Man is normally shirtless and how Centineo has modeled for Calvin Klein, "I have an affinity for being in my underwear. I'm very excited. It's quite an opportunity." Centineo and Fallon took part in a dance battle in which they were tasked with making up dance moves from randomly generated phrases that were high school themes, such as the science room lava lamp, dirty dancing when the chaperone ain't looking. Ilan Gore, Kretzy Metz, Justin Harley, Asher Angel, Becky G, Kobe Smulders, Dave Bautista, Kamal Najani, David Guetta, Aaron and Sarah Foster, Flora Georgeline, Jesse Spencer, Julia Michaels, Juliana Huff, Kane Brown, Olivia Wilde, Beanie Faustine, Caitlin Denver, Ralph Macchio, Rob Grogonski, Ross Lynch, and Kernan Chipka, and Sabrina Carpenter will also present the awards. Billboard captioned a video Clarkson listing the presenters. Here are all the amazing people who you'll see presenting on the at BBMA's stage tomorrow night on NBC. Hudson, a singer and actress who came to fame during American Idol Season 3, shared her excitement and tweeted on her own account. She wrote, "I'm so honored to be part of this iconic moment at Mariah Carey. This is well deserved. This is your moment, and I'm beyond excited to be a part. Hashtag Billboard Music Awards." The Billboard Music Awards will air live on NBC. Taylor Swift and Panic at the Disco singer Brendan Urie will open the awards show with the performance of their single "Me" with Ciara. Dan Pleshay, Madonna, and Maluma and other acts are to perform. Halima Adin is celebrating her appearance in the 2019 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. The 21-year-old model voiced her gratitude in an Instagram post Monday after becoming the first model to wear a hijab and burkini in the annual issue. Adin encouraged her followers, "Don't change yourself, change the game. Ladies, anything is possible." She says, "Being in Sports Illustrated is so much bigger than me. It's sending a message to my community and the world that women of all different backgrounds, looks, upbringings can stand together and be celebrated. Thank you so much at SI_swimsuit and the entire team for giving me this incredible opportunity." Models Iskra, Ashley Graham, and Winnie Harlow were among those to voice their support for Adin in the comments. Iskra wrote, "I'm crying. This is everything. I'm so proud of you, and to every Muslim girl out there that never felt represented, you can do it." Graham added, "Halima, yes, yes, yes." Harlow said, adding 3 heart emojis, "Game changer." Adin, who is of Somalian heritage, was born at the Kakuma refugee camp in Kenya, moved to the United States at the age of 7. She returned to Kenya to shoot her Sports Illustrated spread at the Watamu beach. The model told Sports Illustrated during the shoot, "I kept thinking back to 6-year-old me who, in this same country, was an old refugee camp. So to grow up, to live in the American dream, and to come back to Kenya and shoot for Sports Illustrated in the most beautiful parts of Kenya, I don't think that's a story that anybody can make up." Hollywood stars and directors including Samuel L. Jackson, Jamie Foxx, and Ava DuVernay paid their respects on Twitter and Instagram to John Singleton following the filmmaker's death. Singleton died at age 51 Monday in Los Angeles, 12 days after having a stroke. He was hospitalized April 17th after he experienced leg weakness on a long flight. Singleton had been in a medically induced coma before his family decided to remove life support. Jackson said, "Mourning the loss of a collaborator and true friend, John Singleton, he blazed the trail for many young filmmakers, all remaining true to who he was and where he came from. Rest in peace, brother, gone way too soon." Fox said alongside a photo of Singleton, "God blessings. You changed the culture with your art and impacted the world with your vision." Gibson said alongside a photo of Singleton with the actor's infant daughter, Tyrese Gibson, "You were just at the house holding our new angel in your arms. I asked that day that you would be Soraya's godfather. Love you, bro. My heart hurts." Ava DuVernay said alongside a photo of her hugging Singleton, "There are many of us out here doing this. It's a small tribe in the grand scheme of things. He was a giant amongst us, kind, committed, immensely talented. His films broke ground, and his films matter. He'll be missed and long remembered. Thank you, John. Hashtag run into his arms." Ice Cube said alongside a photo of himself posing with Singleton, "I was discovered by a master filmmaker by the name of John Singleton. He not only made me a movie star, but made me a filmmaker. There are no words to express how sad I am to lose my brother, friend, and mentor. He loved to bring the black experience to the world. Jordan Peele said, R.I.P. John Singleton. So sad to hear. John was a brave artist and a true inspiration. His vision changed everything. Viola Davis said, the best life is when we leave a trail. We leave something on this earth bigger than us. John Singleton, you inspired a generation of artists we will shoulder on. May flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Ron Howard said, sad news, such a good director and so well regarded everywhere he went. We will miss his work and his storytelling voice. R.I.P. John Singleton. Singleton was the first black and youngest filmmaker to be nominated for an Oscar for Best Director in 1991 for Boys in the Hood. The drama starred Cuba Gooding Jr., Ice Cube, Angela Bassett, Lawrence Fishburne, and Regina King, among others. Singleton also was known for helming Shaft, starring Jackson in the lead role, Abduction, Poetic Justice, Higher Learning, Baby Boy, and Too Fast, Too Furious, starring Tyrese Gibson, in a television series, Snowfall. Country music star Jake Owens is a dad of two. The 37-year-old artist announced the birth of a new daughter, Paris Hartley, with girlfriend Erica Hartley. Owens said baby Paris was born Monday, meaning that she shares a birthday with country music legend Willie Nelson. He wrote, "It's a Willie great day. Well, happy birthday to Willie Nelson, who was born on this date, April 29th, 1933. Also, happy birthday to my little beautiful daughter, Paris Hartley Owen, born today, April 29th, 2019. Hashtag God is good." Owen also has a 6-year-old daughter, Olive Pearl, with ex-wife Lacey Buchanan. He announced during the ABC News special, I'm Coming Home in November, he was expecting with Hartley. Owen shared his feelings about a second child in an interview with People earlier this month. The singer says, "It is just as exciting. I'm more calm this time." He says to be blessed with another beautiful little girl is a big deal because I do think that it takes special men to be a great dad to a little girl. And I feel like, thanks to Pearl, she's shown me how to be a good father. Owen is best known for the singer's Barefoot Blue Jean Night, Alone with You, Anywhere You With You, Beachin', and Down to the Honky Tonk. His last release, the album's Greens from Jake, in March. And as your entertainment report for Wednesday, May 1st, 2019, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.